Do the Portuguese often switch to English when you try to talk to them in Portuguese? Sometimes it feels no matter how much work you put on your pronunciation and sentence structure as a whole, we always win with our amazing English. Or do we? Is our English as good as it seems? Today, I will have you listen to my most Portuguese English. Let me explain. I will be speaking in English, yes, but from a Portuguese point of view. The word order and expressions will actually be Portuguese. I haven't quite made up my mind about the accent and melody. Partially, I don't want to distract you too much, but I'm also not sure I can pull it off. And who am I? Olá, eu sou Catarina, Portuguese polyglot here at the Language Unschool. I help you find your voice in European Portuguese by listening first. Let's listen to Portuguese in English. After listening to my story, you can check my free PDF below in the description. While putting side by side the English and the Portuguese versions of the text, I'll point out the differences to help you see how much Portuguese you can learn from my terrible English. She is getting married herself on the Saturday that comes, and she still doesn't have her dress of wedding ready. I am full of this. I've given her one advice. Don't leave it for the last day. But she didn't hurt me. She has 40 years and she still doesn't know how to care for her own self. She stays crazy when I do things for her, but sincerely, I will even have to mark an hour for her on the hairdresser for Saturday of morning. She still hasn't done anything. And the worst of everything, they give rain for Saturday at the afternoon. Let me make you a question. What I can do? My daughter was such a good girl when she was little. From the school primary till the high school, she said always she wanted to be an architect. At certain time, she also said that wanted to be violinist professional or perhaps a housewife rich. Yeah, is really upset with my English by now and keeps marking my English as wrong. But it's for a good cause, so let's continue. I don't have the certainty whether all architects are organized, but guess not, because my daughter, the most old, isn't. It can be that I had a lot of hope. Anyway, I am very happy she will finally move herself to another town for her own house. I only made her wish to have kids soon. I'm getting old and I want so much to have grandchildren. I and then my husband will have so much luck if we have any. But after of the wedding, she may go out. Perhaps China? China. That doesn't say nothing to me. From where did she took that idea? If that happens, I will have many nostalgias of her. But ready, I will go have with her. That is what the love of mother is at the end of the accounts. Obviously, this was an exaggerated version of how Portuguese one's English can be. Still, I try to include a mix of expressions and mistakes related to word order, collocations, prepositions, verb tenses, and so much more. You can check my free PDF below to see the English text alongside the Portuguese one so that you can start speaking like we do. I've included explanations to help you see how we express ourselves. This is one way I help my unschoolers start expressing themselves in a more Portuguese way. But really, think about it. When you get a Portuguese person insisting on speaking to you in English, take the chance of learning from their mistakes in English. They are valuable clues as to how we say things. When I lived in Amsterdam, I had a German housemate for a while, and we both agreed we'd speak only in Dutch. Her Dutch was pretty good, but of course she would make mistakes here and there. I hadn't learned German yet, but I took that experience as my own private course. Whenever she would say something I knew was wrong in Dutch, I would think, this must be how they say it in German, and would make a mental note. Does this sound crazy? Is there anyone else out there who thinks the same way? Well, I hope this video was not too outside of the box for you. I just think we need to get creative sometimes if we want to make a foreign language our own. Remember, your voice in Portuguese matters. Obrigada por verem, obrigada por me ouvirem e até à próxima.